Greetings, greetings, greetings. Give thanks. Give thanks and praise. This should be short and sweet. This dude here keep on send me all kind of notification. I forgot block him. I really appreciate the information share, but it's overwhelming. Anyway, the solution, the commercial affidavit process. Number one, commerce seems to exist and is an antecedent system to modern organized societies and more fundamental to such societies than any statutory courts or statutory legal system. Again, commerce seems to exist and is an antecedent system to modern organized societies and more fundamental to such societies than any statutory courts or statutory legal system, and functions without respect to both statutory courts or legal systems. Commercial processes are non-judicial, prejudicial, and are more powerful than statutory judicial processes. Commercial law. Number three, commercial law. God dang. Give me a second, people. Just a second. Just a second. So I know I don't intend for the out here too long, but this brethren now figure him is too right now it would be a issue to my brethren. And man, sometimes these things can be so distracting, so distracting. Right in our time. I don't want this ding, so I block the brethren. I'll unblock it later. Number three, commercial law, the non-statutorially variety is the economic extension of natural law into man's social world and is universal in nature. This is commercial law we are talking about. Again, we are saying it exists before all of these modern creation, all of these new systems that is in place. Now, we say the foundational, invariant, necessary, and sufficient principles or maxims of commerce pertaining herein are: number one, all are equal under the law. We have a maxim, we say equality before the law. God's law, moral law, natural law. Number two, in commerce, truth is sovereign. We have a maxim which says truth is sovereign and the sovereign tells only the truth. Number three, in commerce, for any matter to be resolved, it must be expressed. The maxim says he who fails to assert his right has none. Number four, truth is expressed in the form of an affidavit. And we say an affidavit is our solemn expression of truth. Yeah, man. It's our solemn expression of our truth. In commerce, an affidavit must be accompanied and must underlay and form the foundation for any commercial transaction. That means, like when the police officer send me a witness statement, he must have it in an affidavit form, or it must be accompanied by such and underlay and form the foundation of his transaction, because it's all in commerce. Again, I don't want to stay out there long, so I'm not go in it too much. We'll probably touch on it again. But my energy, because I know me back and forth with my favorite internet provider and them are threatening me all over the place. I don't want to get a chance to present this information. Because I intend to stand my ground, so I probably have to run up and down and I work from all over the place. But we have what is known as a commercial affidavit process in place for our defense moving forward. Now, number 4 is the truth is expressed in affidavit form. We said the affidavit is our solemn expression of the truth. In commerce, an affidavit must be accompanied and must underlay and form the foundation of any commercial transaction. Number 5, an unrebutted affidavit stands as truth in commerce, meaning when we make a presentment and them not respond, then our presentment stand. It's an unrebutted affidavit becomes a judgment in commerce. Maxim, he who does deny admits, meaning the moment we are denied the facts that them are deal with this thing, everything reverse on them when them cannot rebut or choose not to rebut. So we become the one who admit truth. Number 7, he who leaves the battlefield first loses by default, meaning when we are correspond by email, because that's going to be the new thing. Just like my favorite internet provider, our last correspondent was interruption of service when I send them an affidavit and I say, boy, if I not do such and such, this is what it is. So them have them send and say them receive my correspondent and then respond to me within 24 hours. So this is how it goes, back and forth. Because the documents now are going to the court as evidence of, whatever it is. Anyway, and again the maxim said, he who does not repel a wrong when he can, occasions it. That means like them smart, bright people we know so them are operate outside of the constitutional law, but them not give full disclosure. Irrespective of how many laws are there, the supreme law, shall prevail. Now we say number 8, sacrifice is a measure of credibility. Maxim, he who bears the burden ought also to derive the benefit, meaning because I mean go through all of this thing, I'm not for just walk away, hurt, mash up, loss of all kind of things, including finances, and then I forgot spend money to replace what was damaged and destroyed by these public servants, by these police officers. So there is compensation, naturally by the law of the commerce that is there. Now we say an affidavit asserting the statement under solemn oath of personal, commercial, financial, and legal liability for the validity of each and every statement that would qualify, clarify, verify, and validate the claim or assessment. So like the officer with his witness statement, because him not assert this statement under oath, that means that him choose not to take responsibility. Him not put in commercial, personal, and financial and legal liability on the line. You understand? So without him do that means him can't bring a case. And the next thing, if him bring a claim as, they are doing, him have to prove damage. And if him is not damaged, him can't bring a claim. Again, we're not going to dive down too far. Number 9, workman is worthy of his hire. Maxim, it is against equity for a free man, not for free men not to have the free disposal of their own property. Again, it is against equity for free men not to have the free disposal of their own property. We can dispute that again, because you have to demonstrate what is your property and all of these things. Number 10, satisfaction of a lien. Maxim, if the plaintiff, like all these police officer, does not prove his case or their case, the accused or the defendant is absolved. Now we can, break down this from many levels, and I'm going to continue, so I'm going to share accordingly. But you have to comprehend, so when we are share this is just the prima facie. A lot of things are way more in depth than what we are chose to present, way more in depth. And because we are set up, because we sit down upon the information and are qualified for ourselves. And this is only because of the interaction where we are forced to interact within this commercial arena. So we have to get clarity on what commerce is and what it entails, opposed to what is being said. And this is how we can choose to rebut whatever presumption being presented by the state agent and their agencies. Anyway, that should be short and sweet. I don't think I'm going to spend much more time, because I see it at 8 o'clock. I have plan for just jump out here for a quick 10 minutes. Because I truly have a date. Yeah, really. Yeah, man, I truly have a date for go touch out on the road for just a few. So probably, depending on how the situation is, we'll probably share some more information, because I want to touch back on, the hospital birth record and the certification of vital record and the history of the Sestoic AV Trust, only because we're under the British governance, and we can break down the Sestoic AV Trust is the same thing as the strawman, is the same thing as the all capital name, is the same thing as what I'm called a legal entity. It is the same thing as what I'm called a juristic person. Yeah, man. So, it's the very same thing what we call a surety. This is why we call that birth certificate instrument here on the island, specifically the birth registration form / certification of vital record. This is why we call it a sophisticated financial instrument, because it have many different, variations and use. Presumably, again, presumably. Yeah, man, according to the information where we are look at, we can say allegedly. Yeah, but when you research it, then you're gonna be surprised. Anyway, out there with that, again, complete gratitude for the time, complete gratitude for the moment. Yeah, man, right in another 10-minute mark there. Short and sweet. Solution, the commercial affidavit process. The idea and the ideology is this. This is the very same process these people are used against us when they say them give a notification and we ignore it. So them have all of these things in the background within the court as evidence against us. So when we do the same thing with them, make sure we are, serve them with papers while them are interrupt with service, disconnect what them want to do. We can use the very same paperwork. You know what I mean? Once you construct it the right way, it has to be a commercial affidavit process. So according to how you construct the document and the word where you use within the document, have to express it and say, commercial affidavit. You just want to say a truth affidavit and make sure all of it is true, correct, not misleading, and all of these things. We're not going to give away everything, but we are share as much as we can. So this is how you hold these people accountable. Because when them are interact with us, them not interact with us with a sworn affidavit. Them not put them out of office on the line. However, we can naturally invoke it. You understand? Because they can only be the public trustee, they can only be the public servant. That's all it is. And we will always be the beneficiary. However, through deceptive means and silent deception and inducement to participate in commercial fraud, these agents will deceive you, will mislead you, will coerce you in order to have you engage into contractual agreement with them, because they can only make an offer. They can only make an offer. This is why you have to secure your signature. You have to secure your literature. Again, step by step, free people. The brave may fall, but never yield. And we say bold and brave, firm and strong. Give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and our path in all ways that are lawful, correct, and positive, accurate. We do give thanks and praise. Gratitude, complete gratitude. Solution, at least we have make our own effort, Yeah, man, we have to get some form of credit, at least. Whether you shine light, whether you burn the fire. Yeah, man. And we are doing it lawfully. We are doing it lawfully. You may say legally. Yes, accordingly. Complete gratitude, free people. Stay bold and brave, stay firm and strong. Salute.